Greetings everyone and welcome to the Batcave! We are doing another session of Dream Daddy and I am eager to see where things go. I'm not quite ready for a third date with Joseph, so we're not going to do that. I'm going to remove my crime fighting gloves and my crime fighting band braces because they are for crime fighting and not for dating daddies. We're going to roll up our sleeves so we don't look like a complete retard, and we're going to open up a Mountain Dew. Oh, then we still have some holiday brew here, and we're just going to
Welcome. You got dads.
We are on Dad Book right now. Not much to read, so I can drink while clicking very slowly to keep you somewhat into the game. You know what? Actually, it's not bad. Yes! Look at that. That's actually practical. If I could take one thing with me onto a desert island, what would it be? My fishing pole? That's not a negative. This guy's a thinker. You know what? Second to a boat? A fishing pole sounds pretty awesome to take on a desert island. I am not late, crackers. I set this for 6 p.m. What are your turn-ons? Did he change his... He changed his Dad Book profile! What did you want to be when you grew up? A fireman? What's your favorite movie? Rom-coms? I love rom-coms! What's your ideal date? Deck building. Ooh. What do you never leave home without? My portable fishing pole. Okay, he just went backwards. Spent a lot of time thinking about how my daughter is smarter than I am. That's a good one. I think about that too. I did not know his last name was Harding. Now we know. Ah, good one, Mystic Bubby. He's trying to reel me in. Man, I don't know how I feel about hanging out with Brian more, but it seems like Daisy and Amanda got along really well. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and hang out with Brian more for the sake of the kids. Don't forget Maxwell. I love Maxwell. Hello, Akio. Just at the start of this, I just did my opening paragraph. I crack my knuckles. There you go. And start typing. Ooh. Hey Brian, great grabbing burgers with you at the cookout yesterday. We should get the kids together and hang out soon. Oh, that's a good icebreaker right there. Too late, Rhodey. I already did the knuckle cracking, but then I belched for you. I wait a couple of minutes until a ding comes from my computer and a message pops up on screen. It's Brian! Let's see what he has to say. Hey, man! Always love a good burg with a buddy. We should definitely hang out. What do you think about mini golf? We could bring the girls out and have ourselves a friendly competition. Rock on, Brian. He's so competitive. He signed his name. That's cute. Friendly competition? This is perfect. I know Amanda and I will crush Brian in mini golf. I've been taking her to mini golf courses since she was a little kid, and I'm proud to say that she's almost better at it than I am. Almost. I type back. Oh no. It just kind of skipped it. That sounds great, man. You tell me the time and place and I'll be there. I think that's what I typed, but I was waiting for it to actually show up on the screen, but it did not. Anyways, that doesn't matter because I got it. Hey, Amanda. Hey, would you be up for some mini golf with Brian and Daisy? And Maxwell? I'm a little out of practice, and I know my backswing leaves something to be desired, but I think I can keep it to the negatives. Perfect. Come on, kiddo. Let's do this. backswing? Isn't that tennis? Pretty sure a backswing is tennis. That's alright. A pirate ship golf course. You ready for this?
Alright.
Arr, matey. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Why are you talking like that? Because this mini golf course is pirate themed? Oh, I did not know there was a backswing in golf. Thank you for the information, Mystics Puppy. I just now realized that we are indeed standing on top of a giant pirate ship in the middle of a putt-putt course. Oh.
Hey.
Come on, pirate dad. Won't you talk like a pirate with me? Arr, ahoy, scurvy. Avast ye! I'll make Brian and Daisy walk the plank with my superior golfing abilities. I mean, doubloon. Come on, I'm sorry, I'm busy with the chat room sometimes, and I'm like, alright, what's Akio saying? Alright, let's see. Come on, Dad, you told me that this was just gonna be some friendly competition. Friendly competition is dad code for actual competition. I need to prepare my body, mind, and soul to defeat Brian on the field of glorious battle. It's just mini golf. Brody Pie, a lot of hole in one. I don't do hole in one. I do hole in 3 on mini golf. Or 4. Sometimes 6. I don't know, I haven't played mini golf in a long time. Just mini golf? It's so much more than that! Ah, Akio, talking about the windmill, a Simpsons reference. Yep, the old windmill. That's how you conceive a Bart. I kneel down and place a hand on Amanda's shoulder. I just want you to know that there's no pressure. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it too much, but we have to beat Brian at mini golf. Whatever happened to just having fun? Oh, we will have fun. When we beat them. Amanda gives me a side eye, but before I can side eye her back, I spot Brian and Daisy and Maxwell.
Hey.
Ahoy there, mateys! Ah, he's doing it too. Where the hell's the dog? Come on, dude! Ahoy! Brian walks up with Daisy in tow. It looks like they already rented us some golf clubs for our mini golf excursion. Total power move. Why didn't I think of that? Alright, first mate. I hear there's buried treasure in these waters. You gonna help me plunder it? Oh, Amanda, I don't think that's a real pirate ship. I just think it's just to play putt-putt on. Amanda gives Daisy a look. I mean, aye aye, Captain. Daisy winks at Amanda. See, that's the thing. If you're too smart, you assume that everyone else is dumber than you to an extremely, in a bad way. I'm even lost for words right now. Just to a really high level that it actually makes you seem like an elitist. Ah, look at those two. The 2 peas in a pod. So, you excited to get some mini golf in? Oh, you know it. You a gambling man? That is too forward. Do I get you if I win? I know when to hold them. That is alright. Depends what's on the table. I like that. That's good. That's good. Do I get you if I win? No. Okay. Depends on what's on the table. What do you want to part? Ah, he likes that. See? How about the loser buys drinks tonight? See, I was actually hoping for food, but drinks is the same thing. I like it. Alright, but how about we make it a bit more interesting? I'm listening. The loser has to mow the winner's lawn this weekend. No! In his wife's Sunday dress. Come on, do it. Well, my yard's pretty big. Are you prepared to take that on? You think... I think you should be a little more concerned with how you're gonna maneuver on my hedges. It's highly technical work, not for the faint of heart. Oh, I don't think I'll need to worry about that. I'm very good at mini golf, you know. Oh yeah? Hole in 1, every time. Yeah, bullshit, buddy. What I just said is not a true thing, but it already came out of my mouth, so I have to stand by it. I'm looking forward to seeing that happen. Oh shit, now I just... Brian and I eye each other up and down. May the best dad win. Brian and I shake hands and lock eyes. It's about to go down. Ready? Golf.
Into the brine.
Where is it? Oh no! It just automatically goes!
Lost your
Oh shit! Alright, we got that one!
hole full of ball. Yo ho ho in a hole full of ball. You've lost your ball.
Oh! Yeah! Oh!
You've lost your ball. Yo ho ho in a hole full of ball.
Oh, that was so close! Did you see that?
Dead men sink no huts.
Did I win though? Did I win? Amanda pulls me aside while Brian and Daisy start walking to the next hole. Oh, that really got my heart beating once I realized that I had a timer on these. Hey, you having a good time? I'm having a great time. I'm having a fantastic time destroying Brian underfoot. I just asked because your eye is twitching. Ah, that's good. I got an achievement, which means I probably did alright on the golf. No, it's not. I feel my left eye twitch. Amanda raises her eyebrows. We're out here to have fun. Remember, it's just a game. You're right. It's just a game. A game with extremely high stakes. A game we're currently winning. Yes, we are winning for sure. All right, good. Dad.
Oh.
Please, Amanda. Please nail this next hole for me. We need to keep this streak going.
Oh.
If it's really that important to you, sure. Lance, he's actually doing the same thing you are. He's studying right now, and I hope that he stops in. I'm hoping he does. Amanda walks over and tees up for a particularly hard windmill hole. Gripping her club, she winds up and launches the ball into the parking lot. She looks me right in the eye and does an exaggerated shrug. Oops. I disagree with her actions, but I appreciate her act of youthful defiance. She walks over and pats me on the back. That was for your own good. Love you, kiddo. Oh my god, are we doing it again? No! Oh no!
Dead men sink no huts.
And lucky shot! Yes! That was luck! That was luck!
Hole full of ball. Yo ho ho in a hole full of ball. Yo ho ho in a hole full of ball. Dead men sink no huts.
I didn't know how to deal with that when it was gonna go up and over, unless it was supposed to go all the way over and then back.
Dead men sink no huts. Into the brine.
That was bullshit that I got that, actually. That might be a tie game. I tried to maintain an air of professionalism because there are children present, but confetti cannons are going off in my brain, and someone is placing a wreath around inner me with the words "Best Dad" emblazoned on it. I did win! Man, that was some good shooting there, buffoon. I've bested you in the field of battle. Mini golf is no joke, or mini golf is beneath me. I've bested you in the field of battle. And I got the eggplants! You. And it felt good, Brian. It felt real good. Brian and I eyeball each other. Electricity shooting between us.
Yeah.
Arr, Daisy. Did you have a good time? Yo ho ho, I did. We haven't even found the buried treasure yet. I'm gonna find the buried treasure. I think we need to apply for a permit to dig around here. Oh, stop being so serious, Daisy. I can take Daisy home so we can get the city paperwork started for digging. You two go and enjoy your night. You're buying the drinks, buddy. Sounds like a plan, Buffoon. You cool with that? Sure. Just don't get yourselves into too much trouble. Can do. I make sure we get into a perfectly reasonable amount of trouble. Oh, she's so... That's my daughter. Amanda and Daisy skip away, yelling about buried treasure. Bless that kid's tiny, rebellious heart. Well, guess we should hit the bar now. There's actually a tiki bar attached to this place. How about that? That sounds like a plan. That smile, that tooth grin smile, he's up to something. Brian and I walk into the Freaky Tiki, a kitschy island-themed bar. Palm trees adorn the walls, and several fake parrots are strewn about. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Brian and I approach the bamboo bar. I'm admiring the background before I click forward. The swordfish, the ferns, someone's unguarded martini. I'll take that. I'm actually really bad for that. I will eat unguarded food. Sorry, not unguarded food. That sounds so bad. Abandoned food. I will eat abandoned food if it's left in a food court or a restaurant. I have no shame about that sort of thing. Guess I'm spending more time with Brian, which is a little more bearable since I won. Okay, I just gotta get my victory drink and get out of here. I think I already proved my superior dadness for the day. No. We're gonna go further. 2 pineapples of hospitality, please. The bartender whips us up 2 pineapple drinks inside the hollowed out pineapples. Oh, I had already said pineapple. Okay, 2 rum drinks inside of a hollowed out pineapple. He sets them on fire, and we have to blow them out before we can drink them. That's cool. No, crackers, I'm not kidding. I have no shame. When I used to work as a busboy, oh boy, I didn't pay for any of my food, I'll put it that way. Usually, I just like to, I don't know, drink my drinks. If you don't want yours, I'll take it. And miss out on the taste of victory? I don't think so. I take a sip of my pineapple of hospitality. Victory tastes fruity. Let's talk about lawn maintenance. I'm very particular. No electric mowers for me. I hand cut everything with skizzers. I also only water the lawn with bottled sparkling water. I just ran out, so you're gonna have to import some. Italian is preferred, but I'll settle for Icelandic if that's all you have. It's sweet that you're willing to put all the work into taking care of your dead grass. What? My grass is perfectly healthy. I've only been on the cul-de-sac like a week. It's okay, buddy. I know just a trick to perk it back up. I'll work my magic when I finish trimming your grass with the tiniest pair of scissors I own. Man, even when he's trying to be helpful, I feel personally attacked. While I sip more of my drink, I notice a TV in the corner. Hey, Extreme Makeover! Deck Edition is on. I love this show. Always made me want to own a deck. Ugh, I hate this show. Why? It's so clearly fake. Well, yeah, it's reality TV. Who cares? I care. I'm a general contractor. I would work with decks all the time. There's no way they're renovating those decks in a matter of 2 days. It's impossible. That's a 3-week job, minimum. So you want them to cover those 3 weeks extensively in every episode? It can't be that interesting to watch a bunch of dudes slave over a deck for that long. Nobody would watch it. I don't like any of those home improvement shows. I want to watch stuff that's real. Like long haul paranormal ice road ghost truckers? I have terrible news for you, Buffoon. No. No! Not them too! That's the awful truth! Not the ghosts, though. Those are real. Trucks just don't have emergency escape buttons. Ah, so you do watch it! Ha ha ha! You see, he thinks he's being clever, but he just confessed to watching. I've been lied to for so long. thank you, Ozna. Yes, and I'll be uploading this one later tonight as well. We both chuckle and sip on our pineapples. So wait, you're a general contractor? Sure am. I actually helped plan the cul-de-sac we live in. See, that makes everything make sense. Now it's not like him, like, that's skill. That's good. I like that. Wow, nice work. He's handy. Yeah, kinda took after the footsteps of my old man. He was a general contractor too? The best? He practically built half of this town with his bare hands. It's weird how you spend your whole life trying not to become your father, then you wake up one day, there you are. But I get to work with my hands, and it pays more than enough to take care of my daughter, so it's an absolute dream job. For me, at least. Scottish, I'll bet you his bush does need some pruning. You can tell by the chest hair coming up the shirt. I'm sure that his lower shirt needs some pruning. Well, that's impressive. Building stuff has always been my weak point. As a dad, and I've been okay with that. Until now. Now I must defeat him. I do have that patio furniture that I haven't put together, still sitting in the garage. Okay. Maybe I should cool it with the dad competition. Gotta keep it light. There's no way. I can tell you right now, as an unskilled person, suddenly going up against someone like my dad who's a skilled carpenter, no way. I could not impress him. So, I know better than to do that. Ask about his daughter. He loves talking about his daughter. Yeah, I got more eggplants. So, Daisy seems pretty smart for her age. Yeah, she's a genius. She definitely doesn't get it from her old man, though. It's actually a little embarrassing. She beats me at Scrabble constantly. To be fair, Scrabble is really hard. I can barely make good words when I have the whole alphabet in front of me, let alone 7 letters. Haha, he says. See, we can keep things friendly here. This is perfectly pleasant. I could do this all night. Because I feel an innate need to impress Brian and prove I'm better than him, obviously. That's the only reason. I think. Let's keep it moving. Ask about Maxwell. He likes that too! So, you have a dog? Sure do. I can't quite remember what he looks like. Oh, here's a little corgi. Always has a handkerchief around his neck. Yeah, I'm not getting it. I remember. I think I might need a visual reminder to jog my memory. If you happen to have any pictures of said dog, maybe on your phone? He's laughing at it again. Buffoon, if you wanted to see pictures of Maxwell, you could have just asked. Show me the goods then. Brian pulls out his phone and flips through an entire album of dog pictures. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. What a good boy. I look around the room and take in all the kitschy decor, looking for something else to comment on. There's a gigantic fish hanging above Brian, and I gestured to it. Cool fish. It's definitely fake. Really? Everything in here is fake. That palm tree over there, it's just a ficus with plastic coconuts glued to it. I look over. He's right. But I almost caught something like that fish once. Mine was bigger, though. Oh, of course it was. Oh, really? You almost caught a bigger fish. That's... Yep. I wanted a trip to Hawaii, maybe a decade ago. We're out to sea for 3 days, catching fish, drinking beer, you know, guy stuff. We had a hot plate on the boat, so we could sear the fish right after we caught it. Throw a little bit of salt and lemon on there. Oh, man, that's some of the best food I've ever had. That actually sounds amazing. Well, it was the last day. Everyone had gone to bed already, but I was out there watching the stars. Had my line out, too. Then all of a sudden, it just starts running. That's his line, right? Scottish, if that's an option, I will definitely do that. I would like to open a bar with them. That'd be great. So, I jump on the reel before it gets ripped out of the rod rack and start fighting with the damn thing. I'm out there for maybe an hour, can't call out to my shipmates, it's just man against nature. Finally, I'm starting to tucker the guy out. I get him up to the surface and finally get a sight of it. The biggest marlin I've ever seen. Hemingway-esque. I get it onto the boat, single-handedly. And you know what happens next? What happens next?
Ah, shucks.
The damn thing smacks me in the face with its tail, knocks me out. I wake up the next morning on the deck, the fish gone, never felt dumber. So it got away? I think there's another version of me that would have spent the rest of my life trying to catch that fish Captain Ahab style. Who's Captain Ahab? I don't know who Captain Ahab is. I'm sure Daisy would be supportive.
Hey.
Ah, man. Fishing's the life. I haven't gone enough lately. You go fishing? Actually, I have a confession to make. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I having this inexplicable urge to be vulnerable with him? I can't tell him that I'm terrible at fishing. I lean in close. Oh. Oh, okay. I don't know. Jeez, you guys... So everybody has to read the same books now? Jeez. Alright, let's see. So I think I think that I'm the best at fishing might be the best one. I'm amazing at fishing is just, I'm good. I'm the best is a challenge. No one can outfish me, just sounds meh. I'm the best at fishing. I'm simply the best out there. Okay, since you're such a pro, I'm taking you fishing. I didn't get any negative or positive out of this. I was expecting positive, but I guess at least I didn't anger him. Taking you fishing. Do you want to go fishing? Wait, don't answer. Yes, you do. We're going fishing. Oh, no. Oh, I don't know. Come on, it'll be a blast. I know the perfect little fishing spot. I'll bring some beers. We get to sit back, relax, and reel in some trout. We'll bring the kids with us. Come on, you know you want to. Rhodey, look, I don't know what you think this is, but I am completely set away from other people's pop culture. I don't know actors, actresses. I haven't watched any up-to-date movies. I still have to watch Avatar before I go to Disney World next because now they've opened an Avatar land. I know there's blue people, and I saw the episode of The Simpsons with it, but that's about it. I mean, I'm out of touch, and I know it. At least I know I'm out of touch. I sigh. I've been cornered. Oh, that's right, too. They did hunt the white brain, but I didn't know that the... what was it? Is there a Mrs. Kikwe? It was Kikwe! Is there a Mrs. Kikwe? Was Kikwe an actual person in the Moby Dick books? I don't know, but according to Futurama, there is, because dumbly they was like, is there a Mrs. Kikwe? As she was like pulling on her hair. Yeah, okay. Brian gives me an exuberant high five. Yes! Maybe we'll see who can catch the most fish, so I can get you Mo and Milo on. Yeah, that's like the end of the world to me. Oh yeah, well you know what? At least we don't have anything like we're in danger of net neutrality being completely obliterated. Oh wait, Crackers, you don't either. Never mind. Crackers, Akio, Rhodey Pie, all three of you. Never mind. None of you are U.S. citizens. So yeah, so I'm not. You know, I know. It was Ahab hunting the white whale / brain. All right. Okay. Back over to what Buffoon is saying. That's me. You could try to beat me, but they don't call me Buffoon, good at catching fish Batman for nothing. I am spinning a web of lies that I fear will one day consume me. Sounds like it'll be a scrap. Brian and I finish our drinks and head outside. Whoa, I want one more drink. I want to see where this goes. I don't want to fish. I want to drink with you. Till next time. This is a great opportunity for friendship. I'm real excited. Kiss my bass, Brian. I'm real excited. Oh, wait, okay. Yep, it's nice to live in a country. The police job description is to actually protect you. Too long to read? U.S. police legally don't need to protect people. Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay. Brody wants to kiss my bass? Alright, I was gonna go I'm real excited, but I'm actually going to go... Because I'm okay with pretty much any of these answers, I'm not strongly affiliated with I'm real excited. I'm willing to take an answer from the audience. Rhodey, wait, what do you mean no? What do you mean no, Rhodey? I want to go with Don't talk for me. Can I go with I'm real excited or not? Can I... Rhodey, I almost did... You're lagging, alright. I'm real excited. Well, as long as Rhodey said I can. Okay. Hearts! To catch more fish than you, Brian. So, I'm real excited to catch more fish than you. Brian extends his hand and gives me a friendly but firm handshake. I see that competitive fire in his eyes. This is going to become a whole thing, isn't it?
Ah.
Once Brian takes over babysitting duties, Amanda walks home with me. She immediately plops down on the couch and flips on the TV. So, how was your hang with Brian? He wasn't too spicy about his crushing defeat, was he? Nah, he was pretty gracious about it. Like, frustratingly gracious. Yeah, how dare that guy have some decency? Come on, Dad, he seems like a neat dude. I think so. I don't know. The guy loves a good competition. But then again, apparently so do I. I'm not actually competitive. What did you and Daisy end up doing? Oh, we hunted for treasure for a bit, but Daisy was really adamant about not digging without a permit, so we just watched some documentary about theoretical physics. I put her to bed and then sat her out eating Brian's food. That sounds pretty good.
Oh.
Don't tell him I said that. That's standard babysitting protocol, I believe. I really like hanging out with Daisy. She's super mature for her age. I said that. Remember? I said that. Yeah, Brian says she has a hard time relating to other kids. She kind of reminds me of you at her age. Although she doesn't bite people as much as you did. I can't believe I'm finding the cool older kid. Feels good. You're gonna hang out with Brian again? That's the thing. He wants to go fishing with me.
What?
Oh. I told him I was an amazing fisherman. I told him I was the best, actually. You hate fishing. I know. I'm kind of panicking. I'm sure it'll be fine. All you have to do is wake up at the crack of dawn and sit silently in a boat on a lake for hours on end with no promise of a tangible reward, your only companion being the fear and doubt you harbor deep within your heart. Fishing's fun. You'll remind yourself as the world darkens around you and you wonder if it's really you staring back at yourself in the lake's reflection or simply just the abyss. Yeah, laugh it up, Amanda. You're coming with us. It's my constitutional right to outright refuse this order. Daisy's coming too! Well, I bet I could convince Brian to bring his dog. Fine, sold, I'm in. Alright, I'm bushed. Gonna call it a night. Don't stay up too late, okay? You got it, Pops. That is an A. That was an A date, right? S! There is an S ranking! There is an S ranking! Oh, I got it! But I really wanted Damien to get an S ranking. No, that's okay. Okay, yes. Okay, yeah! Oh, I got an S! My first introduction to the S ranking was when I was racing Chocobos in Final Fantasy VII. And, it just feels good to see it again. Andy X. Haley, the most eligible men that I am seeing right now are Damien, and Joseph. Matt and Brian are second bananas, but they still have bananas that I want. I think I just made a funny. That was pretty good. Yes. Go me. Go me. That was a good one. Ooh, soft boy.
Welcome.
Interview with the
You got
vampire.
bats.
Going all demon. Wait, how did I get going? There is definitely some... I know that there were lots of reported glitches with this game, but now I just got an achievement for going on all dates with Damien after dating Brian. Okay. An S should get me the D, but it doesn't. Okay, okay. I actually already knew before coming in here, like I said, that I was going to go on a second date with Damien. Here's my reasoning. Matt is not getting a second date until it's a last resort because I don't like concerts and I don't want to go postal. I wanted to meet Brian just to see how sportsy he really is, and it is a little bit unbearable, but he does have a dog. It's a corgi named Maxwell. Joseph, I'm not ready for that third date yet. I definitely want to see where it goes, but I'd like to bring others up to his level. I don't think I'm ever going to touch Hugo or Robert. And Craig is also maybe a third banana. And after all, he does have a banana. Alright, let's see. They changed their answers, right? Nope. 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 No, he did not change any of his answers. Damien Bloodmarch has left his profile exactly the same. Let's see, Craig, did you keep everything? Energy bars, some less cardio measure, 6 minute mile, beer pong world champion, buddy cop and whisper out. He didn't change anything either. Alright. Damien, we had a good time last time. I did a good job on our date. I even fixed your gargoyle. I actually did better on the mini golf than I expected. I mean, it would just... Alright. Let's message Mr. Bloodmarch. I had a lot of fun hanging out with Damien the other day. I wonder what he's up to. I open up Dad Book and start writing him a message when Amanda walks in the door. Dad, you got a letter. Oh no! Oh no, this letter's from Damien because he's all like, I'm gonna write it, it's in cursive. I can't read cursive. And if it shows the letter on the screen, I'm fucked. I can't read or write cursive, so yeah. Oh, is it from Grandma? No, it's from Damien. Whoa, can I see it? Amanda hands me a piece of old parchment, folded into an envelope and sealed with purple wax. Damn, that dude goes all out. I pry off the seal and unfold the letter. In the most beautiful calligraphy, the letter reads, yeah, it's gonna tell me. Oh, crap! Oh, no! Okay, wait. Oh, good, it's not. I thought it was cursive. It's not. I can read this. I can read this. We're good. We're good, guys. It's alright. I thought it was going to be cursive, but it's actually just a curls font. Dearest Buffoon, I hope you'll find my continued correspondence endearing rather than trying. One can only hope that my use of the slower, more traditional form of communication will showcase my sincere and earnest sentiment that I greatly enjoyed our time together. I write this hastily under the warm embrace of excitement, fearful that I may misstep and speak towards something unwelcome. For now, I hope that you might forgive my boldness. I will simply say that your company has greatly occupied my thoughts. While the afternoon may have been derailed by forces unforeseen, your companionship helped a great deal, not only in the discipline of my child, but in the morale of my spirit. And for that, I thank you. That said, Buffoon, if you'll allow me, it would mean the world to me if I could enjoy more of your time. Perhaps a trip to the cinema, followed by a moonlit stroll, would be of your taste. I eagerly await your response. With great respect, D. Bloodmarch. Okay, I'm wondering if the game had a couple of these different letters done up, or if he doesn't send you a letter at all. Like, what if I fucked his gargoyle? Then I probably wouldn't have accompanied him to school, or I would have fucked up how he deals with his kid. Like, I'm just wondering, how many versions of this letter are there for people who that don't have a perfect date with Damien? Amanda and I both look up from the letter. Wow! He's good. So, you gonna catch a movie with him? Yeah, I better message him on Dad Book and let him know. Amanda slaps my laptop shut.
Whoa.
You have to write him back. A real letter. But my handwriting looks like two toddlers fighting over a crayon. It's so true.
All right.
Dad, you have to. He wrote you a letter. That's so cool. I hope I can get Amanda to write it for me. Will you help me? I need to class this up. Father, I was made for this. Here's what you do. Find tickets to a show that you two will like, then enclose them in a letter. Ooh, that's classy. Amanda and I hop onto my laptop and peruse showtimes. He doesn't like a romantic doesn't seem like a romantic comedy kind of guy. Oh, here's one. Ooh. That's actually my handwriting. I was 10 and sent in a letter to the competition, won it, got on TV and such, except they all accepted someone more. Vampire Crusade 2?
Yeah.
Evil Never Dies. I don't know, that sounds kind of stupid.
Oh.
Actually, it's a critically acclaimed exploration of the ennui of existence. It really turns the vampire trope on its head. Really?
Huh.
Nah. Just lots of blood and vampire titties. Well, let's roll the dice. I purchase the tickets and print them out, then sit down at the table with the manager to try drafting a nice letter. I start writing. Damien! I have to be natural. I'm going to be natural. I do hope this... Alright, so I do find this letter in good health. Hey, good morrow to you on this fine eve. See, I'm not going to do that, right? I do hope this letter finds you in good health. Good one! What's next? Hey, remember when your son... You've been good? No, I must confess that my amateur control of the written word... Yeah, I'm gonna say I must confess to my amateur control of the written word. Jeez, Dad. Have some faith in yourself. Shit! Okay, we're trucking along. Let him know how you're feeling. You find me in good spirits, for I felt very much the same after our last encounter. I did very much enjoy the adventure we found ourselves on last we met. The earnest shit was pretty messed up. Alright. See, I don't want to be fake either, right? I want it to be like it's coming from me, and I want him to say good effort, but not in a mocking way. Not like, I don't want him to think that I'm mocking him. No, I want to let him know I felt very much the same after our last encounter. Nice. Ask him to hang out already. Sure takes time, Amanda. Well, strange turn of events, I find myself enamored of the situation at hand now. Like Bragul's landscape with the fall of Icarus, I find myself lost in your deals. Lay me, get up. Oh, these are all terrible options. Well, the strange turn of events, I find myself enamored of the situation at hand. That's not... Yep, God, I find myself lost in your details. Dad? Whoa. I saw it on TV! I am not an actually intelligent person. Shitty. Oh, this is a half-assed letter. Oh no, I didn't think a letter would be part of this. It's a booty call, Akio. Courting. We're on a second date. We're past that. When you're on a second date, by my standard, you are dating. Bring it home, Pops. Oh, Hollis and I should have tried the first one. No, I'm gonna use real words. Let me take you out. I got 2 tickets to the movies. Very much enjoy your company. Accompany me to the cinema. It would bring great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. Smooth! Calling it the cinema is a classy move. Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you'll find both titillating and enjoyable. Best wishes. Yeah, look at this. Best wishes, hard daps, Namast will carry on. We'll carry on. Akio, you call it the cinema, I call it the theater. And then I sign my name, my full name. Fancy it that way. BuffoonBatman.
Ah.
Is this okay? Amanda reads over my sloppy handwriting. Oh no, there it is. Alright. Damien, I do hope that this letter finds you in good health. I must confess that my amateur control of the written word, as well as my even more amateur penmanship. Your letter found me in good spirits, for I felt very much the same after our last encounter. Like Bruegel's landscape with the fall of Icarus, I find myself lost in your details. It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you'll find both titillating and enjoyable. Best wishes, BuffoonBatman. Okay. You spelled his name wrong. What? Nah, just trying to keep you on your toes. Buffoonus Maximus. This isn't the Roadrunner cartoon. Now all you have to do is seal it and put it in his mailbox. Ooh, how do I seal it? We can go tape, tongue, wax. I don't think we can do wax. Can I seal it with tape?
Yeah.
That's not authentic enough. I have an idea. I'll be right back. Amanda leaves the room and turns with a candle, a lighter, and a small piece of wood. You gotta have a wax seal. She lights the candle, which starts to burn and form a pool of melted wax. What's that other thing? Amanda pours some of the wax in a folded letter and expertly presses a small piece of wood into it. She lets it dry for a second and pulls the wood away, revealing... Here it is! Your sigil! A little kitten with a bow on its head. Awesome. Scrapbooking stuff always comes in clutch. Well, I guess all there is to do now is deliver it to his doorstep, huh? Oh, I thought we were getting a carrier pigeon to do it. I already called my guy. I have a pigeon guy, Marcus. Has the good pigeons. She's shitting me. She is so shitting me. Don't get your pigeons from Anthony. They're no good. She's still shitting me. I don't want to know if any of this is true. I head outside and walk over to Damien's house. I slip the letter into the slot of his door and go back home. A sexy vampire, a kitten sealed letter. Yes. Mission accomplished? Now we play the waiting game. That little slot right there, just gonna open up. The night finally rolls around where I'm supposed to meet with Damien. The next day, he had left another beautifully crafted letter thanking me for mine and agreeing to the evening. Amanda helps me pick out a nice outfit, and I show up to the theater a little bit early. It's a chilly night, and the theater is kind of crowded, but it's still nice. Please let it be my silk kitten shirt. Please let it continue to be that. How do you do? I jump at the sound of his voice and turn around to see Damien right behind me. Yes! I'm still wearing my kitten shirt! Amanda likes the way I dress! You almost gave me a heart attack. How long were you there for? I don't know. I just walked up. My apologies for frightening you. Was that thunder? Is it gonna rain soon? I didn't hear anything. What?
Huh. What?
What? Regardless, the hour grows close. We shall take our seats in the cinema. I must thank you again for purchasing our tickets. Please, allow me to repay the deed in Sour Patch Kids, or perhaps Milk Duds. Let's do it. We get in line to buy snacks. As we're waiting, I hear a familiar voice behind us. Ugh, my dad's here. I turn around to find Lucian standing a few feet behind us with a gaggle of other goth kids. Lucian, how nice to see you. I didn't know you were coming to the theater. He called it a theater. See, that's not bad. I do the same thing. Yeah, anyways. I'm glad to see you spending some quality time with your friends. Whatever, Dad. And what movie will you be attending tonight? My friends are making me in see some kids movie about talking animals. I don't really care about it. You had a pigeon? Man, I didn't even think people had those. I mean, like, Selena Kyle had them in Gotham, but they weren't really hers. They were just... Who the heck owns pigeons on a rooftop anyway? And why are there always pigeons portrayed on rooftops in New York? Home Alone 2, Gotham, other movies I haven't seen, other movies I'm making up. Well, I do hope you enjoy your evening. We'll be watching Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies.
What?
You watching that? Yeah, I thought Damien would enjoy it. Ha! Good luck with that, Dad. Now, everyone, I'm gonna have to take a timeout because Akio decided to fill the chat room with a very long message. I can't believe that thing blew up. I was dealing with an in-progress demo of Hotuful in Japanese Yars before it blew up. I was just this fucking weird. You also had to go through like 3 backroom GeoCity pages to get the dev's website at the time. LOL. Oh my gosh, I forgot about GeoCities. Holy crap, that goes like that was the first GoDaddy, wasn't it? GeoCities? Yeah, I remember GeoCities. Or GeoCity, whatever it was. Anyways, back over to my date. Ha, good luck with that, Dad. Lucian rejoins his friends, and I look over to Damien. Good luck with that. It's nothing. My son loves to tease. We wait in line for a little longer, and Damien buys us snacks. He seems a little nervous. I wonder what's wrong.
Huh.
That's important, everyone. He's a little nervous. We're gonna get him to open up in more ways than one. Damien and I take our seats and settle in for previews. Glancing at him, I can see that he's sweating profusely and gripping his armrest. Yeah, we have, this is definitely, is everything okay gonna be the best one? Vampires, huh? No, we're not gonna do that one. The movie hasn't even started yet. I think Amanda made a bad choice with the movie. Everything is perfectly fine. I'm so, excited for this film. I'm a devoted patron of the arts, especially the scary arts. The scarier the art, the better. Do you have a favorite horror movie? Of course, I have a favorite horror movie. Mine is Halloween Town. Terrifying. Oh, interesting.
Huh.
That's odd. I don't seem to remember Halloween Town being that scary. I would have expected him to bring up some sort of strange foreign horror film that I'd never heard of. Damien's knuckles are turning white. It looks like he's about to rip the armrest off. Wait a second. Damien, are you afraid of horror movies?
What?
You must be joking! I love horror movies! The lights dim for the film. Damien screams. I apologize. I was thinking about something far scarier than this movie, which is not scary at all. We settle in as the film starts. I offer Damien some licorice, and he takes one. I take note of how much his hands are shaking. The title flashes across the screen in bloody letters. Vampire Crusade 2. Evil Never Dies. If I can, my hand on his. That'll be how I fix this. Because you don't talk in the movie theater, everyone. You put your damn cell phone away. Zip your mouth. If you can. A pale man with long silver hair, glittering red eyes, and well-oiled abs sits up in a coffin. That's pretty typical of a vampire movie. That's why all the girls swoon over modern vampires, right? They're all like 20-something guys acting like they're 18 years old and they got their oiled abs on. Yeah. Perfect makeup. And then guys get mocked for wearing makeup. If I were to go out in public wearing makeup, people would be looking at me funny. But everyone on TV does it. The newsman does it. And the weatherman does it. And all your favorite actors does it. Yes, I purposely said does it. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. This is more something that ranting with the Joker might be suited for. Romulus Badblood says, "Awaken, my coven." 2 more vampires slide the tops of the stone coffins onto the floor. Brother, is it time? Oh, look, this one's name is Demetrius Morvant. And I'm saying these out loud as reminders for myself, because that way I'll be able to, remember a little bit better if it comes up. Carmela von Ruden. Ooh, maybe that's the vampire titties that Amanda was talking about. Yes, husband, but our mortal enemy. But also mortal enemy, is it time? The 3 look at each other, and then the camera. Oh, all of them. For the Vampire Crusade! This rules. The trio of vampires flies off into the night as foreboding organ music plays in the distance. I somehow got lost in the movie. As dumb as it sounded, it's actually a pretty fun flick. We get to a tense moment in the movie where Romulus Trueblood sits at a truce meeting with the general of the human army, whose wife Romulus has fallen in love with. Romulus, it is good to finally meet you. General, I agree. It's good to finally blood you!
What?
Romulus leaps out and slashes the general's throat. Blood splatters over everything, including the camera.
Ah!
Damien screams again, reflexively grasping my hand. I immediately blush, forgetting about any vampires or blood or vampiric blood.
What?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Damien retracts his hand and places it on his lap.
Huh.
I was writing a novel in my head about blood magic, and I got to an extremely scary section. Damien goes back to quietly stressing out over the movie. It's kind of cute that he won't admit that he's afraid of it. I wish he would hold my hand again. Maybe I can do something to try and make him feel more comfortable. I've got it. I will do what all dads do best. Talk during the movie. No! No! I'm not telling a dad joke. Pointing out a plot hole is always fun. I do that myself. Ask what's happening. Oh, I'm gonna blow it because I'd like to point out a plot hole just to distract him. And, you know, maybe reminds him that it's a movie. But asking him what's happening, you guys agree, plot hole? Did you notice how that guard fired 7 bullets, but his gun only holds 6? Yes! That is absolutely unforgivable from the filmmaking standpoint. Oh, that's right! He's all about this stuff! It's almost unwatchable. It's funny how it's so much easier to point out tiny mistakes in the work of others than it is to actually go and create your own thing, huh? Hey, look! That's an anachronism! The rest of the movie goes by relatively smoothly, with only a few whimpers from Damien. Maybe he would have liked the romantic comedy better. We get to the final scene of the movie, where Romulus Badblood and the General's wife embrace each other in his crypt. It appears that the true Vampire Crusade was the Vampire Crusade in our hearts. Our cold, unbeating hearts. Oh, what a terrible, terrible ending! Romulus and the General's wife begin making out. Hard.
Oh my.
The film fades to black, and the end appears on the screen. But then, it hard cuts to Demetrius and his rival lover, Carmilla, who watch the two from afar.
Huh.
Oh no! Twist ending! Our bloodline has been pure for 1,000 years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will only be a short time before the next Vampire Crusade 3, Evil Must Die Again. More thunder, more ominous organs. The movie fades out again, and a bloody question mark now accompanies the end. Damien and I walk out of the movie theater amidst throngs of chattering moviegoers. He's a little more pale than I remember, but otherwise he survived the encounter. He even seems kind of invigorated. What an interesting film! While the premise admittedly struck me as pedestrian, I was intrigued by its harrowing love story and great attention to detail in regards to vampiric lore. Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot more vampire titties than I thought there would be. Come, the night is young. Let's take a stroll. Damien is making a point of not telling me where he's taking me. Still, I'm enjoying the walk and the cool night air. Being alone here with Damien is a lot better than being in a crowded theater. Lovely night, isn't it? As lovely as the company, yes. He thinks I'm lovely. Damn, okay, here comes the smooth response. Let's see, not as lovely as the company. Thanks. Like, that's it. It's thanks. There's thanks, cool, and okay. It's gotta be thanks. There's no other thing. Oh, that reminds me, Akio. They should be coming out with Season 2 of Castlevania this year now. Season 1 was only 4 episodes, but I'm curious to see where they go with it. Yes. No problem. Crushed it! We both stand there feeling a little awkward. I sure am one smooth operator. Are you getting a little hungry? We could maybe stop off and grab something to eat.
Oh.
Worry not, friend. I have a plan. We turn the corner and are greeted by the gates of a cemetery? What? Are we going in there?
Oh.
A little bit of Victorian flavor, buffoon. Trust me. I'm a bit nervous, but Damien hasn't led me wrong yet. I follow his lead as we walk into the cemetery, statues of angels staring down at us as we follow a path through the faded tombstones. As we crest a small hill, we get a beautiful view of the city. The night lights sparkle around us. I gotta hand it to him. For being in a cemetery, this is strangely romantic. Picnicking in graveyards is an old Victorian tradition, an appropriate finish to an evening after a vampire movie, wouldn't you say? With a flourish, Damien produces a blanket and picnic basket. Wait, where were you hiding that?
Huh.
Under my cloak? Oh, right. Damien unfolds the blanket and we both sit down, gazing out at the city lights. He produces a bottle of red wine and a fine selection of cheeses. In the Victorian era, there were no public art galleries, parks, or botanical gardens to speak of. Once rural graveyards became a more popular alternative to church burials, they became the only place that people could see beautiful plant life and fine sculptures. That makes sense. That's pretty nice. I have a question though. How are you so okay with being in a graveyard, but you had trouble handling a scary movie?
What?
I wasn't? He sighs deeply. Okay, yes, I was extremely scared by that movie. I was not writing a book about blood magic in my head. I just have never been good at those. I just feel as if, because of how I look and act, people expect me to love horror films. So I must play the part. Truth be told, I don't know if I have the constitution for them at times. Damien, I'm so sorry. If I had known, I would have suggested another movie. It's quite alright. I actually did find myself enjoying this one. Thanks for your help.
Oh.
Graveyards, however, I think there's something rather beautiful about death. Cemeteries are traditionally built away from cities, away from the realm of the living, and it keeps us rather separated from it. To acknowledge death and become comfortable with it, I think gives us a certain intimate knowledge of ourselves. To sit amongst generations of those who came before us, to be truly alive in the midst of so much death brings me great comfort. Death helps me appreciate life, to savor every second. That's the first thing he said that actually made sense in the whole death thing and appreciating death. Like, yes, death can help you appreciate life. We sit and enjoy our food and wine. I don't feel scared anymore. Never thought I'd be comfortable sitting alone in a graveyard at night, but I actually feel very peaceful. You're not alone. Suddenly, it doesn't seem like we're alone. Off in the distance, I see a shadowy figure in the trees. What is that? I'm not sure. It noticed us. I'm paralyzed with fear. As it begins lumbering slowly toward us, its shape taking a more animal form, more feral, I look to Damien for help. But he's just as afraid and transfixed as I am. I want to scream, but it's stuck in my throat. The creature is getting closer, moving faster. Woof!
Huh.
Oh.
Ah.
It's a dog. As it finally comes into light, the friendliest, dumbest of Boston Terrier... the friendliest, dumbest little Boston Terrier I've ever seen pulls its owner towards us. The dog trots over to Damien and sniffs at his hands. Damien looks ecstatic. He ruffles the dog's fur happily. What a beautiful dog. Hey! We both look up, not expecting to see... Is it Robert's dog? No, wait. Robert's a drinker. I don't know. He could be out late at night. Could be Craig going for a jaw. I don't know. I'm just gonna stop guessing. It is Robert. Okay. Thanks. You've got a dog? He just earned himself a date for next session, everyone. Next session, we are going to go on a date with Robert just because he's got a dog. He just earned himself a chance. Robert, what are you doing here on this lovely evening? Hunting cryptids. What? What? I didn't know you had a dog.
Hey.
This isn't my dog. Oh, never mind. If that's not your dog, you're gonna lose it, buddy. I found her wandering in the street. I put a leash on her, and now we're walking around this graveyard together. He's so spontaneous. Hunting cryptids.
Oh.
Damien and I share a look. May I give her a treat? Sure. Wouldn't give her cheese, though.
Oh.
Not to worry. Damien reaches into the depths of his cloak and procures a small dog treat. What else is he keeping in there? You keep dog treats in your cloak? Damien, I think you are just pushing the competition away. The dog laps up the treat and crunches away, tail wagging furiously. Damien continues to smooth down her fur. Thanks. My absolute pleasure. Damien shakes the dog's paw.
Oh.
Lovely to meet you, my friend. May our paths cross again. Robert and his dog disappear into the darkness again. Damien stares after them. I didn't know you liked dogs. Victorians love dogs, actually. Most Victorian women of high fashion would always be accompanied by a small dog, such as a terrier or a Maltese. I, think big dogs are nice too. Yeah, man, dogs are cool. I do believe we've had enough excitement for one night. What say we make our way home? Wait, did we drink the red wine? Did we drink the wine? I thought kind of the same thing, Akio. I was thinking he was just gonna be like, I don't have it. He's so spontaneous, Robert, in that instance, that I was expecting him to just be like, oh, yeah, it's not my dog. Here, I put a leash on it, but you can get me back for the leash later. Damien hops to his feet and extends a hand to help me up. I gladly take it, as my knees aren't what they used to be. He packs up his picnic basket and leads us out of the graveyard. As we begin to walk home, I take one last look at the cemetery. It really is beautiful. Like a proper gentleman, Damien walks me to my doorstep. Thank you ever so kindly for your company tonight. Damien, it was my pleasure. Buffoon, if you'll allow me, it would bring me great joy to offer you a token of my affection. Damien reaches into his cloak and pulls out a folded, monogrammed handkerchief. He presses it into my hand. Wow, thank you, Damien. I will use this to dry my tears for those I've lost. I can't wait to sneeze on this. I'm gonna wave this at passing ships. Okay. I think that all three are... This is not a good answer, and these two are terrible answers. So we're gonna go with the not good answer instead of the terrible answer. We got eggplants! A noble purpose. Damien shuffles his feet. I just want to say that it's rare to find someone like you. Someone who's open to my eccentricities. It's nice to feel so accepted. Thank you. Damien gives my hand a quick squeeze. Sorry, I was distracted by the chat room and trying to see what Akio was saying. You type in such large lumps that sometimes I get distracted. Damien blushes and hastily retracts his hand. I must take my leave. Good night. Before I can say anything else, he's gone. Huh. I unlock the door and step inside. Like a whirlwind, Amanda runs from the window and plops down on the couch, trying to look nonchalant. Hey, Dad, what's up? Were you watching me from the window? No, I was just, yeah. How was the movie? Lots of vampire titties. Told ya. But, as it turns out, Damien is Wait, Amanda doesn't need to know that. I'll keep it between me and Damien. Scary cool. Yep, he's so cool it's scary. Nice save, Buffoon. Did you know that graveyards used to be a place to throw parties? That's not what he said. I think I'm misremembering that. Wow, that's pretty punk. Also, we saw a dog. Definitely thought it was a werewolf for a minute, though.
Yeah.
How can you be so sure it wasn't a werewolf? How can you be so sure I'm not a werewolf? Now I'm gonna be so sure you're not a werewolf. Amanda's eyes narrow. I don't trust you. Nor I you. We make intense, weary eye contact for a second. Anyway, I'm calling it for the night. Don't stay up too late, will ya? I'll try not to howl at the moon past midnight. Yeah. Let's see how the date went. I don't... Like, these are just so random, I don't even read them anymore. S! Oh, we are getting better at dating. Alright, you know what? You know why Buffoon just called it a night? Buffoon called it a night because he was going for a wank.
Band?
Okay? That's why. That's what happened here. So we've had an A with Damien, and we've had an S with Damien. Yeah.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh, look, I just got going all Brian dates. Wow. Everyone, that has been our 2 dates for tonight. I believe I will see you again on Friday. Hey! Friday! Saturday? Friday or Saturday. I will see you guys again. Thank you for joining me in the Batcave for 2 more dates on Dream Daddy. I'm really excited for how things are going. And the last thing we're going to do before we actually leave is we're going to see if he updated his profile at all. You know what? I think he... See, what do you never leave home without? He says an upside down cross. I have a feeling he never leaves out his cloak. Cape. Whatever. Maybe twice a year, Akio, I have ham shanks. Going all Brian dates for Damien then. Yes, of course I'm going to save, Rhodey. I'm just reading what's been said here. Alright, yeah. So we're gonna save. And we're saving. ... It is done. Everyone, have a good night. I'll see you in a couple more days. And this is going to be uploaded shortly.